Hey guys, Dr. Brady here with Health Launch, and today we're going to be going over some of the best exercises for stretching your neck and upper shoulders. I know a lot of you out there, you work a desk job, you commute, or maybe you got a little something called stress where you get those shoulders getting nice and tight, feel like your neck's getting a little stiff, or maybe even getting some headaches. These are going to be some amazing stretches that you can do anywhere, anytime to help you to relieve that stress in your neck and shoulders. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so the first stretch we're going to get into is probably one you've seen before. You're probably pretty familiar with it. You probably already do something similar to this. And this is really, we're going to take our hand, we're going to lean our neck forward, and we're just going to put some light pressure down. And really what we're trying to stretch is the back of this neck this way. Now, when we stretch down, we're not trying to crank our neck down. We're not trying to use all the weight of the world to push our head down. We're just doing a gentle stretch, trying to open that up. The key is sticking with this stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. So just light pressure, looking down. Then after that one, there's different muscles in our neck. You have muscles in the front, you have muscles in the side, and you have ones in the back. So we've learned one to stretch the back. Now we're going to talk about how do you stretch the muscles along the side of your neck here. And one of the easiest ways is if we want to stretch one side of our neck, we're just going to tilt to the side. We're going to use our hand, and we're just going to gently apply pressure just to stretch that side of the neck. Now, if this is something that's pretty tight for you, you're going to feel a nice pull all the way up and down the side of your neck here. And again, with this one, you want to stick with this for about 20, 30 seconds. If at any time you start getting lightheaded with any of these, always stop with any of these. Now, you can do that both sides. So you want to do both sides about 20, 30 seconds each. Now, the next one we're going to do is for the rotation part. You can see you can turn your neck one side versus another. But sometimes what happens is those muscles that help you rotate get a little tight. So what we're going to do here is we're going to rotate to one side, and what you really want to focus on is keeping the shoulder down. So we're going to take our hand, we're going to place it down to the side just to get a little bit of a stretch here, and then rotate our neck to one side. Now, as you're doing this stretch, you're likely going to feel a pull in through not only your neck, but you might even start to feel it pull into the top of the shoulder here, and that's totally okay. You just want to feel that nice stretch, nice opening, taking deep breaths, and again, that's going to be 20, 30 seconds. Do that both sides. Now, the last one here is a little bit trickier, and this is how you stretch the front of your neck here. Now, the front of your neck, for a lot of us here with technology today, we're on our computers, we're on our cell phones, we're driving, and if you look at anybody who's driving, everybody's mostly doing one of these things, right? And these front muscles here, called your sternocleidomastoids here, they're the muscles that pop out when you do this. These tend to get really, really tight for a lot of people. So an easy way to stretch this is what we're going to do is if you want to stretch the left side here, we're going to turn just slightly to one side here, and then we're just going to gently lean our head back, and then also again with our arm, putting our arm down this way. Now, as you do this, you're going to feel this little pull in through the side of your neck here. Now, again, remember, if you get lightheaded, you get dizzy, you're going to want to stop this one. This isn't right for you, but you just want a nice, gentle pull and stretch, and sometimes you can feel this go all the way into the jaw with this one. So we're going to want to do this for, again, 20 to 30 seconds, you guessed it, and we're going to want to do this both sides with something like this. Now, the other thing we're going to talk about to loosen the stress that happens in the neck, we got to talk about the shoulders. I want you to do something for me. While you're sitting there and you're just sitting there watching this video here, I want you to feel this muscle to the side of your neck. How does that feel? This is your upper trap up here. How does that feel? For most of us, probably a little bit tight. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to roll that shoulder really forward, really crank it forward like that, and feel it again. How does it feel now? Probably more tight. Now do me another favor. Pull it all the way back like you're trying to have perfect posture, and then feel it again. A little bit looser, right? The shoulders play a big role and do tension on the side of the neck. So we obviously want to make sure we're stretching our upper shoulders and the shoulders around the backside over here. So one of the first things we got to focus on is something called the levator scap. It's a muscle that comes right up through the top of our shoulder here, comes right into the base of our skull, right up this way. And when this one gets tight, when the shoulder gets tight, it starts to interfere with our neck as well. And the way we're going to stretch this is, again, we're going to take that hand, we're going to put it down, put it like on the side of your chair, side of your bed, just to get some of that stretch there. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to turn our head the opposite way. We're going to turn our head the opposite way here, and then lean our head down this way. And this gets a great stretch all the way through the back here. So if you're doing this at home or you're doing it at your office chair, really easy to do. You just grab the edge of your chair, look the opposite way, and lean down. You'll feel a nice pull all the way in through here. This is a really great stretch to do, especially if you've been working at a computer all day. And then we're gonna show you one more stretch to do that's gonna be amazing to help open up the front of your shoulders. All right, and the last stretch we have here is to help open up the front of the shoulders. For most of us, especially if you're working on a computer, cell phone, anything like that, most of us have this rounded shoulder posture, right? You're seeing this a lot nowadays. Posture is becoming a big issue for a lot of us. Now, one of the best ways to open up the front and get those shoulders back is by doing shoulder openers. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the flat part of your forearm here, you're gonna put it right up against a door. We usually call this the door jamb stretch, and you can even do it both sides if you want, but we're just gonna show you one side here. We're gonna put it right against kind of the seam of the door there. We're gonna make sure we're keeping our chest flat with this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my foot and I'm just gonna step through the door. I'm not trying to throw my whole body out this way. We want to keep nice neutral posture with this. So we're going to keep that forearm flat and we're just going to step through the door this way. And you should feel pull coming all the way through the front of the chest, helping get the shoulders back. Now for some of you, you may be tight in different areas of the shoulder. Your pec's a big muscle. It comes from down here all the way up this way. So you may find for you, this doesn't feel like much of a stretch. So what you can do is you can slowly bring the hand up, and as you go up, for a lot of us, it gets tighter as you go up and it gets different parts of your shoulder. So I always say, well, the best ways to do it is to start below 90 degrees, do 30 seconds of a stretch there, at 90 degrees, 30 seconds there, and the last one above 90 and do 30 seconds there. And that makes sure we're getting all sections of that pec to really help get that shoulder back. And that's not only gonna help with this posture, it's gonna help bring the shoulders back, taking a lot of tension off those neck and shoulders. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, make sure you do me a big favor, click that thumbs up down below. And also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click that red button over there to subscribe, because we're gonna keep bringing you high quality health content to help you feel better, heal better, and live better. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next episode.